We need to talk about Medicare, and we need to talk about it right now. Because if you are standing on the doorstep of retirement, or if you have already crossed that threshold, what you don't know about who qualifies for this program can cost you an absolute fortune. I want you to look at me. Health insurance is the single biggest wild card in your retirement portfolio. It is the #1 thing that can drain your hard-earned savings if you make a mistake. And the biggest mistake I see people make every day is assuming that the system is just going to take care of them automatically when they blow out the candles on their 65th birthday. That is a dangerous assumption, and it ends today. Let's strip away the confusion and look at the absolute truth of who qualifies. First and foremost, the magic number is 65. That is the baseline age standard. You must be 65 years old, and you must be a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident who has lived in this country continuously for at least 5 years. That is the bare minimum entry fee to the game. But here is the question that keeps so many of you up at night. Susie, I never worked outside the home, or Susie, I didn't pay into the system long enough. Do I still qualify? I want you to take a deep, cleansing breath. The answer is yes, you can absolutely qualify, but you need to understand the rules of the game so you don't get hurt. Medicare is broken into different parts, and how you qualify for each part changes based on your personal financial history. Let's talk about Part A. This is your hospital insurance. It covers you if you are admitted to the hospital. For the vast majority of Americans, nearly 99%, Part A is completely premium-free. You pay $0 a month for it. Why? Because you earned it. You, or your spouse, worked and paid Medicare taxes for at least 10 years. That is 40 quarters of work history. If you hit that 40-quarter mark, you qualify for premium-free Part A the minute you turn 65. But what if you don't have those 40 quarters? What if you were a stay-at-home parent, or you immigrated to this country later in life? If you are married, and your spouse has those 40 quarters and is at least 62 years old, you qualify on their work record. It doesn't matter if you never earned a single dime yourself. Even if you are divorced, if you were married for at least 10 years and you are currently unmarried, you can still qualify on your ex-spouse's work record without affecting their benefits whatsoever. And if you are widowed, and you were married for at least 9 months before your spouse passed away, you are covered. Now, if you don't have the work quarters and you don't have a qualifying spouse, can you still get Part A? Yes, you can. But you have to buy it. You will pay a monthly premium that can be upwards of $500 a month depending on how many quarters you actually did work. It is expensive, but the option is there because nobody should be left without a safety net. Then we move to Part B. This is your medical insurance. It covers your doctor visits, your outpatient care, your preventative screenings. Listen to me closely, Part B is never free. Let me repeat that. Medicare Part B is never free for anyone, no matter how long you worked or how much tax you paid. Everyone pays a monthly premium for Part B. The standard premium changes slightly every year, but you need to budget for it. And if you are a high-income earner in retirement, the government is going to charge you even more through what is called IRMA, the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. If your income is over a certain threshold, your Part B premium can skyrocket. You need to know that, and you need to plan for it. Now, let's talk about the fear that paralyzes so many people. The fear of missing the boat. You see, the government doesn't just tap you on the shoulder when you turn 65 and say, "Here is your insurance." If you are already receiving your Social Security retirement checks, meaning you started taking your benefits early at age 62, 63, or 64, then yes, you will be automatically enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B when you turn 65. Your card will just show up in your mailbox 3 months before your birthday. But if you are delaying Social Security until your full retirement age or until age 70 to maximize your monthly check, which is a brilliant financial move for many of you, the government will not automatically enroll you in Medicare. You have to actively sign up. You have to go to the Social Security website and apply for Medicare only. If you don't, and you miss your initial enrollment period, which is a strict 7-month window that starts 3 months before your 65th birthday month, includes your birthday month, and ends 3 months after, you will face lifetime late enrollment penalties. The government will tack a 10% penalty onto your Part B premium for every single 12-month period you were eligible but didn't sign up. So, what is your actionable takeaway today? What do you need to do right now to protect your money and your health? If you are 64 years old, I want you to pull out your calendar. Mark the exact date that is 3 months before your 65th birthday month. That is the start of your initial enrollment period. If you are already retired and collecting Social Security, check your mailbox 3 months before your birthday to ensure your Medicare card arrives. If you are 65 or older, still working, and covered by a large employer group health plan, you might be able to delay Part B without a penalty, but you must verify with your benefits department that your employer insurance is considered creditable coverage by Medicare standards. Do not take their word for it blindly, get it in writing. My friends, true financial freedom is having the security of knowing you are protected against life's unexpected storms. Medicare is your shield, but you have to be the one to pick it up. Know your dates, understand your work history, and take control of your retirement today.